it hanging, people? Yeah, I know it's been quite a while. I mean, yeah, I spent a lot of time just hanging around and doing unhealthy stuff for the past few weeks, but that's what vacation is all about, isn't it? At least I managed to put out a 500 sub special, as well as the official Aestik Discord server and a playable demo. Links in the description, please check it out if you're interested. But if that was all I've done, there wouldn't be any reason to create a new devlog entry, would it? I actually created a bunch of new exciting additions to Aestik. Let's make a short recap beforehand though, shall we? Aestik is a hand-drawn 2D Metroidvania game I've been working on as a solo game dev for the past year. It's all about exploring a strange world, fighting and platforming your way through challenges and uncovering the lore and secrets while even influencing some of the story progression. I've talked about what's already there in the previous devlog videos, so feel free to check them out if you're interested. So, what's new? While I spent far too much time on bug fixing after releasing the Aestik demo, I also put a lot of time into content creation. I started working on a whole new area to explore and fight your way through, the Halls of Nature. These are the remains of a once flourishing kingdom. Since most of the game world's inhabitants have gone mad, you will be facing guards and soldiers of the kingdom that are now aggressive towards you. One of them is a spear guard I've talked about in a previous devlog, but I'll go into more detail about the other one in a second. I created these spear traps that are triggered when the player gets too close, so they're adding some spice to the platforming challenges that are going to be implemented in this area. Creating the scripts wasn't too much of a hassle. The trap actually just switches between animations when the player enters the box cast area, which is just a box-shaped raycast. Then the collider gets activated. It's as simple as that. I also created new platforms for the area. These are inspired by chandeliers and hint at the wealth of the kingdom. I also created new art for the lever and a door that fits the area better. I then realized that the script for the levers was actually really stupid in terms of flexibility, so I had to rewrite it, and now it's not that stupid anymore. These kind of things happen way too often and I really do question my intellect from time to time. But then I realized that I'm the creator of Drillyfish, which is a game where you can play as a literal butt, so there's that. Anyway, the Halls of Nature do look visually appealing enough for now. I could reuse some of the art assets I've already created, so that made things a little bit easier. The next thing I did was create a new level theme. Creating music for Aestik is always great fun, so that went smoothly. I actually feel like it's the easiest part of the game's development, at least for me. Here's a little sample. So now for the biggest new thing, the thing you're probably here for, a new enemy type, the so-called Magic Guard, aka Weird Surge, aka Annoying Asshole. These are new ranged enemies that shoot magic balls at you on sight. They're the first ranged enemy type in the game, well, except for this abomination. They use the same patrol script as the Spear Guard and the Misploder. I'm really glad that I created this kind of modular system for enemy creation. It makes things so much easier. For the projectile, I've used the pathfinding script I already used on the Globler, as well as a small custom script for controlling the animations and stuff like that. Implementing the new enemy was a quite easy and fast process. As always, the thing that took the most time was the actual art creation. Counting the projectile animations too, I had to create 45 frames of animation in total.
That's a lot of
frames, but in the end, it's worth the effort. I recorded some sound effects, put them in, and now the Magic Guard is finished. They bring life and add a nice new challenge to the Halls of Nature. Now it's all about creating levels for the area. I'm also planning to create a new boss fight for it, but that's a future thing for now. So that's it for the devlog. I hope that you enjoyed seeing these new additions. I'm quite proud of what I achieved in actually not too much time. Which of the additions are you the most excited about? Feel free to write it in the comments. Some legends from the official Aestik Discord server, links in the description, created fan art for Aestik, which is honestly mind-blowing and I'm super happy to share these pieces with you. Big shoutouts to the creators. One more thing. I probably won't be able to do weekly devlogs anymore, as I want to keep the pace of the development I currently have. To actually have something interesting to talk about in the devlogs, it's better to upload every other week or even once a month. I will try to get as much done as possible though. So thanks for watching this devlog. Your support for this channel and Aestik is highly appreciated. Until next time. And don't forget to leave a review, subscribe to the channel and hit that bell.